I came to know about this only recently. Stop. If I had known about these matters when I was in government, all that I can today is that I would certainly have exerted to rectify the situation from within the government to the extent it was possible for me do so. Stop. My discovery has come at a subsequent stage. Stop. Perhaps many in today's government of India also might have discovered it subsequently. Stop. Therefore, I did not intend to accuse the government of India or the Home Minister of perpetrating a fraud on the Constitution. Stop. I only wished to point out to him that in the state of Bihar a fraud was being perpetrated over a period of years, and now that you have come to know of it, is the duty of this house to stop it. Stop. This is my humble submission. Now stop. Para. As Council of State, we are concerned with what goes on in the states, whether the Constitution is being properly worked or not. Stop. It is from that point of view I have to raise this matter. Stop. Para 3 of the minister's statement says that the Constitution does not lay down any limit on the number of times substantially the same ordinance can be promulgated by the governor. Stop. That is indeed the specious argument that those who are doing this day in and day out in Bihar would advance. Stop. For ordinances, the criterion laid down is that the governor should be satisfied that circumstances exist which make it necessary for him to take immediate action and promulgate an ordinance. Stop. Whether the circumstances prevail as make it necessary for him to take such action is a matter for the governor to decide. So says the minister. Stop. This means that virtually we have told them that what you are doing is within the ambit of law. You do what you want. We are not going to interfere. Stop. Para. Then comes the fourth para about the matter where the government of India has the authority to intervene. Stop. In this, he concludes with a very pious statement that when substantially the same ordinance is sent repeatedly by the government of the state for instructions of the president, the state government is advised to take action to convert it into an act at the earliest. Stop. Now let us understand what is the nature of the fraud. Stop. So far as this treatise is concerned, it has dealt with every aspect of it, even the modus operandi, as it is done, that has been laid bare. Stop. Every aspect has been thoroughly discussed, and it is not possible for me to go into all that. Stop.